All right, what's up, everybody? I am here this morning to inform you, sadly, that it has been confirmed and declared by multiple sources that Saul Canelo Alvarez officially has been unofficially diagnosed with CTE by the boxing community. This morning, it has been announced that Saul Canelo Alvarez has been unofficially declared and presumed by the boxing/MMA community to have CTE. And in case you are wondering why we would make such allegations, why we would have such nerve to declare such things on live national YouTube, I want to bring forth the evidence that I have right here. Just a moment. I am very, very high tech now. So let me share with you my screen capabilities right here. Hold up. All right. So this morning, I woke up and I found out the news, and now I'm here to break it for you in case you didn't know. I know a lot of you just joined in right now. It has been anonymously and officially declared and presumed by the boxing/MMA community that Saul Canelo Alvarez has been unofficially diagnosed with CTE. And we have proof here today. The proof is in the Twitter. So I'm going to play this video here for you. Go ahead and take a listen. I pressed the wrong thing. Right here.
Look, everybody can see in outside of the ring, they can beat me, but very few person can beat me, so it's very difficult to beat.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what CTE looks like. He forgets the full beat and watch.
Look, everybody can see in outside of the ring, they can beat me, but very few person can beat me, so it's very difficult.
One more time for those of you that in the chat that have CTE. One more time for you so you can catch on.
Look, everybody can see in outside of the ring, they can beat me, but very few person can beat me, so it's very difficult to beat me.
There's your proof right there. Now people are saying, and I'm telling you, I'm doing the research for you. People are saying that his interviews, Canelo's interviews as of late, are more punchy than his fights. I know that's quite a declaration to make. I'm telling you, Canelo's interviews are more punchy than his fights. Let me give you a moment for that to sink in. I said Canelo's interviews are more punchy than his actual fights, in which fools are supposed to punch each other in the face. Ladies and gentlemen, this is ridiculousness. You see, if you were on any other boxing/MMA/Chale/whatever type of weasel you're going to be getting all your information from, this is what they're going to be telling you. This is what they're spinning. This is what they make into news. Now, look, I came on here yesterday and I was telling you, I'm a big Rose Namajunas fan. I wanted to get the rematch. Hey, but Grandmaster, did you see that fight? Did you see how bored it was? It was disrespectful to the sport and she didn't do nothing. I don't care. I'm a fan. I don't care. What about your favorite sports team or whatever that you like? You don't care if they've been losing your whole childhood, your whole life. You're still going to root for them. I know it was boring. I know she needs to get that fool out of her corner. I know that she's, whatever. She's doing too much gardening or something. She's spreading herself too thin. But I'm just a fan. I'm biased. I don't care. I'm going to tell you the truth. Even though I'm a fan, on paper, it does look like maybe Zhang Weili deserves the rematch that Kamaru Usman was trying to deny her, because all of a sudden that fool hates China. Dana White has told Kamaru Usman, hey, by the way, you hate China. So I'm coming on here today as a non-Canelo fan, as you all know by now. I'm coming on here today as a non-Canelo fan telling you this is foolishness. You don't come here for me to keep, passing on the, whatever the hot potato narrative of all these other channels. That's not what I do here. I catch the thing and I go, Hee-yah! And I say, enough of that. Enough of that. Quit throwing these papas around. I'm throwing these papas out here like Nate Diaz with the water bottle. I'm chucking that stuff out of here. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Look, everybody can see in outside of the ring they can beat me, but very few person can beat me, so it's very difficult to beat me.
You know that fool talks like that? You know what he talks? Look, everybody go because it's not his first language. It's not his first language, and as far as we know, it might not even be his second language. That fool might speak Brazilian. That fool might speak African. He might speak Italian. We don't know what that fool knows. I remember the homie Kobe Bryant. That fool used to know like 15 languages. We don't know what Canelo knows. English might not be his second language. It might be like his fifth or sixth or something like that. He's been talking like that forever. His English now, the way he sounds like a professor right now compared to how he sounded in his first interviews. That fool sounds like a college professor right now. And I'm not talking community college. This fool sounds educated right now. I could understand what this fool say more than Stipe Muchacho. Remember what he used to sound like even before that? And just because this narrative now he looked really bad against Triple G. I was pulling for Triple G. I was heartbroken. I was hoping that he was playing possum like Leon Edwards and he would come back. Nah, it broke my heart. Broke my heart, just like when Pacquiao couldn't quite pull the trigger against Mayweather to make it that obvious because of that lame-o, be the man, you got to beat the man mentality that I knew everybody was going to have. Just because he looked real bad in there, now everyone's like, oh, he's on that he's on that Brendan Schaub. Flooding Twitter. Now, we could judge him for other reasons, on other grounds. There's a lot of different analysts and whatever that are dropping him. Even after that victory against Triple G, he either stayed the same on a lot of people's rankings, and some of them dropped him out of their top 10 altogether because he's just not looking impressive anymore. And I've never liked watching him fight. I've never enjoyed watching him fight. He's like the boxing's Israel Adesanya. He doesn't like to engage. He waits forever. He just counters and counters. And yeah, when he counters, he throws in a couple real sharp things. They land hard. They sound loud, but it's boring. And I know it's a science, and that's how you get the bout, and that's how you keep the bout. And in that manner, I got to respect that, but it's not fun to watch. I could stand from a distance and be like, oh, he fights that way, and he's been the champ for that long. Go for him. Are you going to watch the fight? Nah, I don't want to watch it. Why? Because it's boring. Oh, he has 16 titles? Yeah, I don't want to watch him, though. How come? He doesn't engage. He waits forever, and then he goes, hi-ya! And then he waits like 9 more minutes, and then he goes, hi-ya! I don't want to watch that. I'd rather go on Street Beefs. I'd rather go on World Star and just say, da, 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 ba, 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 ba. Takes Canelo like 12 rounds to throw that many punches. Irregardless, that's not what we're talking about right now. There's a lot of wild claims coming out right now that fool's not the same man that he used to be, because all of a sudden people are listening to the way that he speaks his not first language. And a lot of people are saying that the only way that he could even come back is if he rematches that fool that he lost to. And I'm not talking about Triple G. I know he lost to him, as far as I'm confirmed, twice. I'm not even gonna give Triple G this last one. That's on you, homie. Broke my heart on that one. But the first two, you already know what it is. But they're saying he needs to go back. What's that fool's name? Dimitri? That he needs to go back to that fool and reclaim, but it's not gonna happen. It's over. It's over. I'm telling you, Canelo, what he needs to do at this point is go the Conor McGregor route. That's the only thing left for you, Canelo. And if you try to go in there acting all hard, if you try to keep that pride intact, you're gonna lose like 2-3 more before you finally say, like, I have to give up. You're gonna ruin that legacy of yours that's already been tarnished. You're gonna have to go the Conor McGregor route and just ride off the rest of your career with your name. You're gonna have to get in Roadhouse 3. You're gonna have to make like a shoe line. You're gonna have to open up like a chain of like hot dog stores or something like that. You're gonna have to attach your name to as many things as you can because you got the name. You've made the name over many years. So you need to now take advantage, capitalize on that name to do other things that's gonna make you okay. That's gonna help build onto that legacy. But if you keep fighting and you keep trying to, because boxing isn't always, it seems like MMA, there's more opportunity for those super fights lately. There's more opportunity for a Nate Diaz to fight a Conor McGregor out of nowhere, even if it doesn't make sense in the rankings or this or that or weight classes, because people just want to see the names. You're going to have to go that kind of route. You're going to have to fight like Jake Paul. You're going to have to fight KSI even, if you do it in London or something like that. But you can't go in there trying to fight Dimitri again because it's just going to go and then you're going to end up having to open like a used car dealership. I'm talking used. I'm emphasizing. It's the end. I'm not saying that fool has CTE. You already know he got that strong Irish jaw. I'm not saying he has CTE, but I'm saying that he's at a point in his career right now where he can't be doing the same things he was doing before. And as people are highlighting all these different things now, and it's only going to get into his head more. I know that fool likes to act like nothing gets to him or something. He probably doesn't understand a lot of it, to be honest. But we've seen him change. What I will accept that a lot of people are saying is that we've seen him change. We've seen him become not the person that he was before. There is something to that. He's not the same guy that he was a few years ago. He carries himself differently. He talks differently. He acts differently. People are pointing out that he's got like that Zuckerberg, like when he's talking to people, he got to take like 2 minutes to process and everything. But again, it's just that it's not his native tongue. It's nothing to do with his boxing. His body's slowing down. His body's definitely slowing down, but I haven't seen his brain doing anything that should be a major concern right now. I just want to debunk. I want to debunk that. His body's slowing down. He was not impressive. He did not do to Triple G what I think a lot of people expected and wanted him to do. Not me. But it's not CTE. Not yet. Now, Canelo, you're the man who you are right now. You take 2, 3, 4 more fights, you're going to be on that Brendan Schaub. I'm telling you, now's the time. Now's the time to invest. Buy some apartment complexes, some storage units. Do what you got to do with that name. Earl, how do I say that? Old Ferk. I did my best. First time seeing you live, watch every stream after the fact, usually. I appreciate that. I know they could get really long sometimes. So to come on here and watch him after the fact, is a big deal. I know they're not as quick and exciting and everything as watching like something that was edited like a breakdown. Watching after the fact's not quite the same. So I appreciate that. Conor McGregor was never my friend. The Jake Paul curse is real. Everyone he has called out takes a dramatic L soon after. It's fear. It's fear. It's dread. It's that something planted right there. That seed planted. Everything that people originally thought was a joke. You know, hey, man, get out of here. Man, get out of here. You remember that? That's how he was acting with Jake Paul, thinking that he was just a nothing. And then he's seen what he's doing to all these world-class athletes. He's seen him finally agree. He's seen him finally sign contracts to take on boxers, and they're dropping left and right. People are saying, Jake Paul, fight a boxer. He's like, I'm trying. They keep running away. He's trying to fight boxers. They don't want to do it. They talk a big game, but then when they see the ink in the paper, they're like, oh, man, I thought this was Twitter beef. You actually want me to put the gloves on? Oh. Kaimon, what up, fool? What's good with the Netflix thing? Let me be an extra. I got the chops. Hey, Kaimon, it's things are in development right now. Things are in development right now. You know, mostly you know, some people might say manifestation and whatnot. I would not say that because I don't adhere to that. But it's very preliminary type stuff. And lots of I would say unresponded to emails. But we are, you know, the first part of the negotiation has started. So we are further now than we were last week. I want to thank you all for being here, and I want you to be a voice out there in the comments, and I want you to let people know that this is foolishness.
Everybody can see in outside of the ring they can beat me, but very few person can beat me, so it's very difficult to beat me.
A lot of people are saying not only they're talking about the phrasing, the way he's talking. It seemed like they're highlighting the fact that he forgot that Dimitri beat him. Everyone's saying he actually forgot. He actually forgot that he lost. He forgot about that, fool. His mind is leaving. It's like, fool, he's translating from another language and he's trying to emphasize like it's a mindset. Like no one could beat me. No one could beat. That's how athletes talk. You know, other athletes that have lost like 10 fights will be like, no one could beat me because that's the mentality you got to have. That's all it is. People reading into it too much. So I'm telling us, we got to unite, and then we got to go out there and do the right thing. Truthers got to unite, and then we got to go out there and spread the information. We got to debunk all this nonsense. The prequel, another respect, GM, hey, respect. I appreciate it. I hope that you have a good one out there today. I'm about to dip. I got to take care of some stuff. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And do whatever else. What else can you do? Share? I don't know. Make multiple accounts and wait. I think that violates community guidelines.